previous from living in Dubai, I lived in India for 2 years with my family, and we really got a feel for living abroad, and you know, the culture experience you got from seeing and living with other kinds of people. And we really liked India. A little bit chaotic, especially for someone coming from Sweden. So being in Dubai is actually the perfect mix, because you have a lot of these nice Indian people. So you do get a lot of the Indian. So yes, I was having 3 children at that time, and the youngest one was only 3.5 years old. And I was working day and night like crazy. I was general manager for 1 hotel, and I was a district director in Stockholm. So in total I had the responsibility over 10 hotels. So running a family and having that responsibility was quite a lot, but I loved it, and it was fun, and I was in the middle of everything, and I didn't really see what was happening around me, because I just enjoyed life so much. And all of a sudden my husband comes home and say, hey, guess what? I got a job in India. And you know, India wasn't really on my map at all at that time. But then we started looking at it and said, wow, what a great opportunity for the family, for the children to experience a different culture, for us to live abroad. And we realized that with the contract my husband was going to get, you know, I didn't have to work, so I could actually be at home with the kids, something that I never been during my kids' time growing up. So we said, hey, this is a chance of a lifetime. So I quit my job. A lot of people thought that I was crazy. You can't, you have a great job, you know, you can't just go away and be away for 2 years. It's going to ruin the rest of your life. But I felt confident that it wasn't. You know, if I'm a competent person, there's always going to be a job for me. Well, we moved back to Sweden after 2 years, and I started looking for a job again, and I wanted to work for an international hotel chain. So what both me and my husband felt, that living abroad was a great experience, and we wanted to do it again. So it was just a matter of time before we were going to go out again. But I had one ultimatum, and I said, next time I'm the one working. Because that expat wife life was not really my lifestyle. It was a great time, but I wouldn't want to do it again, because I felt I need to work to be happy, and to be a better mom as well. I need to work. So I started working for Radisson, and I had my mind set on, once my oldest daughter got out of secondary school, because it's quite expensive to move a family of 3. And last year my daughter graduated from secondary school, and here I am. Yeah, he does, and he quit his job back in Sweden, so this time he was the one. He actually resigned from a company that he worked for over 20 years to come. I make my choices, and I'm proud of the choices I make, and I don't let people tell me I should make other choices. So sometimes, you know, I say no to a meeting because I have to go to a school play, and sometimes I have to say no to the school play because there's a more important meeting. And I don't blame myself or put myself down for making these choices. It is choices, and we always have to do those. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have to make choices. I would say being in hospitality, for me it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. And it's not about the hours you put in, or you know, if you come home by 5 o'clock. Sometimes I come home at 5, sometimes I come home at midnight. It depends, and you know, it's a 24-hour business. So it's a flexibility, but it has to be a give and take. So I give of my time sometimes, and sometimes the hotel has to give back. And you know, I'm not a better manager because I'm at the hotel 24/7. So I have to trust my team and my staff, and I do trust them. That's, you know, the power of people that comes hand in hand with leadership. So I would say, don't think there's ever anything as a perfect timing. Don't think you're ever going to feel 100% ready. You know, you just have to try. You know, jump out there and try. The worst thing that can happen is that you fail. Then you get up and you brush and you go on. But you learn from all the failures as well. You know, and if you don't dare to make the failures, you're not going to be able to climb. It's like a small kid learning to walk. They don't stand up and walk straight ahead. And I think that especially girls or ladies sometimes are a little bit afraid of even trying. But just put your mind to it, listen to your heart, do what you love, and you know, you decide what's good for you and your family, and just go for it. You have nothing to lose.